You may have heard of PETA, or People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. You may have seen this animal rights group protesting naked or using fake blood or trotting out D-list celebrities to make a point. But here are 4 things you might not know about PETA. Number 1, PETA likes to be shocking.
Very kind introduction.
Shame on you, Gail. Oh.
But they routinely cross the line, intending to offend by comparing farmers to Nazis and Jews to livestock. They have said that African American slaves were the equivalent of chickens. They've even compared using pigs for food to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Number 2. PETA is against any organization, company, or person that owns animals for any reason, no matter how well the animal is cared for or if it has been rescued from harm. PETA is against all zoos and aquariums. They're even against the use of seeing eye dogs and owning pets. Number 3. PETA actually encourages people to boycott dozens of medical charities because the work they do to find cures for deadly diseases sometimes involves animals. And finally, number 4. This so-called ethical group kills thousands of animals a year. According to government records, PETA kills up to 97% of the animals brought to their shelter. Since 1998, they've killed more than 33,000 animals. So now you know, the same offensive, crazy group that said human children are morally equivalent to rats is also hugely hypocritical.
Dear brothers and sisters, now is the time that we must see the true lines of the PETA organization. People take animals to PETA instead of local shelters because they believe that they will be placed into a home and will not be put down. Unlike local animal shelters, PETA doesn't even bother trying to find homes for these pets. All of them are killed within a few hours. PETA doesn't stop with animals who are dropped off at their facility. No, they actively seek out animals throughout the community to kill. PETA sets traps to catch roaming animals all over Hampton Roads. These traps are designed to catch cats. Many of these are not just strays but people's pets. They have even ventured onto a local federal installation, where they captured dozens of cats and immediately killed them. The cats at this particular facility were living in a feral cat colony. They were well fed, spayed and neutered, and received regular veterinary care at the expense of the government workers. PETA in their renowned arrogance decided that they knew better and illegally entered the installation several times, stole these people's cats and ended their lives. PETA employees and volunteers regularly enter private property to capture animals, which according to former PETA employees are oftentimes people's pets, someone's cat out for a midnight stroll or even just sitting in their owner's yard. Carloads of cats are regularly brought to PETA headquarters by employees and volunteers whose job it is to round them up. One such volunteer has brought in hundreds of cats, many wearing tags bearing the name and address of their owner. The animals are loaded into a small storage shed, where they sometimes sit for several hours in the heat and cold, awaiting their date with the executioner. We must address this now and not waste time. PETA must be exposed and not allowed to conduct any further activities. We will not stand by and allow the creatures of God's creation to be brutalized and killed for profit or cheap thrills. The time is now. We are anonymous. We are legion, for we are many. Expect us.